We got a box set today from Severin Films. It's the Danza Macabra Volume 3, the Spanish Gothic Collection. There's 4 movies in this set, and we're about to dive into all 4 of them right here. Okay, so Zombies Don't Run is proud to bring to you from Severin Films the Danza Macabra Volume 3, the Spanish Gothic Collection. This is the, obviously, 3rd in this set. This comes with Necrophageous? Yeah, bear with me. Cake of Blood, Cross of the Devil, and The Night of the Walking Dead. Now, this is the 3rd time they've brought you this kind of a set. I don't have the other 2, but hey, I'm very happy to join in with this. This is 8+ hours of special features. Los Medio del Horror Gótico Español. So yeah, it's Spanish. There's a little bit about this set here on the back if you want to read that. The set here is cool. 2 out of the 4 movies actually have English tracks. The rest do not, unfortunately. But if you don't mind reading some subtitles, you've got that going on here. When you take the top off this box, which I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like Vinegar Syndrome is who made this type of box famous with their old Amityville set. But yeah, cool box. It's thick. It's good on the shelf. We'll set it there. We'll put the lid, if we can, back on. Oh, well, I'm always struggling on one. Anyway, there it is. And here is what you got inside there. We're going to speed through these, and then we're going to go back and look at them individually. We got the Necrophageous. Someone please tell me how you're supposed to say this. Cake of Blood, Cross of the Devil, and Night of the Walking Dead. Now, since you've seen everything that comes in this, which this is the 4 movies you get. This is the box set. Nice little picture there. Maybe we'll make that the default picture there on the actual YouTube thing. But now that we've seen what's in it, let's dive into each of these individual movies and we'll tell you what they're all about. First up, we've got the Necrophageous. Don't know. Hard to tell. I will attempt to read Spanish names on the back of this, so bear with me. None of these have slip covers, or none of these have like reversible covers, so you get your discard. That's what you get. That's what you get with it. We'll dive into a little bit about the movie here. I will say up front, these are pretty well acquired taste. These are probably not going to be for everybody, but you get 4 of them, so you know there's variety here. It says here, the most misunderstood Spanish Gothic shocker of the early 70s can now be reassessed like never before. A young nobleman returns to his crumbling family castle only to learn that his wife has died, giving birth to their stillborn child. But why is her coffin empty? What follows is a uniquely told shocker about grief, lust, dark secrets, and the hungers of the grave. And then tells you a little bit more about who's in there. I will say this much, this is probably the best movie that is in this box set. There's some twists, there's some turns, you never really know where it's going to go. Also has an English track, which is good. So yeah, the guy comes back and everybody's acting weird and he wants to know why his wife died and they blame him, and then, you know, he uncovers some stuff and then we uncover some stuff, and then things look one way but they're another way. All in all, I gave it a 3 out of 5. Probably the only one out of here that I'd really go back and watch probably anytime soon again. The rest of them a little bit hit and miss. Maybe one day under another circumstance I'll try them again. This one was probably, like I said, the hands down best one, just because it's got a bunch of like really weird twists and turns to it, and there's some weird creatures in here that I'm not sure if it's, would you call them zombies or what you'd call them, but they're in there. Audio commentary, Something You Never Seen, appreciation by I guess that's Angel Sala. He's on like I think every one of these, giving praise to stuff. And there's some more little extras there on this one. So yeah, 3 out of 5 for this one. Not a bad film. Like I said, none of these are going to be everybody's cup of tea, but you know, it is what it is. Next up, we have probably the worst. Hate to say it, probably the worst of the set. Cake of Blood. I got pretty excited because it was an anthology film. It is subtitled. There is no English track on this. With Spanish cinema still under the oppressive Franco regime, four filmmakers branded together to create a horror anthology that examples classic themes through transgression perceptions, directed by, and then you see the names there of what we got here, and a little bit more about what they're actually about. I will say the problem with this one is I feel like it focuses more on being more artsy than it actually does on being good. They're weird tales, they're very strange. It's probably one of the strangest anthologies here. I don't want to spoil too much for it. I want to give y'all the pleasure of joining it yourself. But the thing is it's just so slow, and it's very dull. It does not get in a hurry, which is the bad thing about it, and it also causes things to you kind of cause you to lose interest after a while, unfortunately. Audio commentary, interview with actress, just want to have fun interview with co-director. The Whom Wants to Watch interview with the actor. And the appreciation by the same guy that appreciates all these movies in this box set. So yeah, I like anthologies. This one's probably the creepiest out of the bunch. The rest are a little hearsay. But yeah, if you like anthologies, it's worth watching. But like I said, I just give it a 2 out of 5. I think it's probably the least out of this whole box set. But it's still, it's still good to have it. And it's got a great cover. You cannot hate the cover here. The cover is great. Discard is the same as the cover, but yeah, Cake of Blood. A little disappointed in that one, but what can you do? Next up, we've got Cross of the Devil. This one starts out pretty strong, and then kind of starts getting a little slow, and it kind of limps to a finish, but it is a 2.5 out of 5, according to me. Like I said, it starts off really strong. Got a little bit of a mystery to it. We'll read just some stuff here about it, and then we'll get more into this one. In the early 70s, Spanish horror icon Janico Malona, a.K.A. Is it Paul Nashi? Paul Nash? Nashi? Wrote a screenplay for a Night Templar film to compete with the popular Blind Dead series. Meanwhile, Hammer Films director John Gilling, whose hits for the UK studio included The Plague of the Zombies and The Reptile, had retired to Spain. Molina shared his script with Gilling. Where's the American names? Who took over the project without Molina. The rarely seen results is an sumptuous tale of supernatural horror in which Ryder, plagued by violent nightmares, investigates the murder of his sister by an ancient occult. Okay, so yeah, very Blind Dead-ish here. This fella right here has nightmares of his sister being killed. He goes to where she's supposed to be, only to find out she is dead, and everybody's acting very strange, and you have to figure out what exactly is going on. He takes his lady here with him, who, the eye candy, basically, for the movie. So, yeah, it starts off strong. The mystery's there. People are very strange acting. It's got the Blind Dead vibes to it. I kind of wish it had a little more Blind Deadness to it. I feel like we're lacking a little bit on the Blind Deadness here. I kind of like a little bit more of that, because I like that aspect of it. At the end, you get the gist of what's going on, and maybe it's a little bit of a letdown. It ain't, kind of didn't go where we wanted it to go, but hey, it's good enough for a watch. Audio commentary with Kim Newman. We got Fascinated by Bacuter, interview with screenwriter Juan Jose Porto. I'm terrible with names, guys, so please forgive me for this. The Real Templar Knights movie, appreciation by the same guy that's appreciating all of these. Fantasy and Imagination, a Legacy video essay. I love video essays. That's one of my favorite parts of releases, video essays. I don't know why I like them. I think I first noticed them on Arrow releases, but it's here. It's great. The movie here, it's a mixed bag, but hey, it is what it is. And that brings us to the last one in the set, The Night of the Walking Dead. Very, very Jess Franco-ish here. I believe this one also got a 2.5 on my rating system. So very mid, but that's okay, because all of this comes together to make a very good set regardless, and it looks great. Let's try that again. Though best known for his collaborations with Spanish horror star Jatino Molino, a.k.a. Paul Nashi. Why can't we just call him Paul Nashi? Argentina director Leon Camillos also created several Spanish finest vampire films of the 70s, specifically this magnificent 1975 Gothic tale. In a 19th century village ruled by the superstition, and a vulnerable young woman is seduced into a aristocratic family of the sensuous undead. Okay, so yeah, basically it's very Jess Franco-ish. Lots of TNA. Lots of erotic stuff. Maybe more erotic than it is anything else. So if this is your cup of tea, and you love the old Jess Franco stuff, and you love the old, I wouldn't say Hammer. I mean, it's kind of got some Hammer vibes to it. But if you like that sort of stuff, you're gonna like this probably more than I did. But you know, I give it mid ground just because I am a fan of TNA, and plus it's got a vibe to it, so we can't deny that. The chick is easy on the eyes, and she gets herself in some bad situation with the vampires. Is basically how you sum this up. Audio commentary, Deadly Investigation, Another Dimension Appreciation. Leo's Signature Interview, Dead Man Walking Interview, Spanish Cinematic Vampires Video Essay, alternate Spanish credits. This is also the only other movie in the set that you will find an English track for. So once again, rounding out the Danza Macabra Volume 3 set from Severin is what you get right here. It's solid. It's nice to have on the shelf. That's the best movie. That's the second best movie. This is the third best, and that one's just kind of there. But yeah, pick them up now. Get them wherever you get your movies, and you should have a good time with it, because there's going to be something here you're going to like. Out of all these, you'll like something. So pick it up.